See, you thought I was late to the party, didn't you? But this is 2 hours where I'm effectively speechless. We were just doing a quick little mic check. And speaking of Mike, I am joined by the King of Coins, our resident numismatist. He is not only, not my own opinion, but I have to say, he is the leader when it comes to coin collecting in America. He sets, I guess I could say in air quotes, the gold standard when it comes to coin collecting. Mike Mizak, you're joining us via phone. So I can already tell, I can see that you look fabulous.
Thank you. Well, I decided we were doing phone because, I mean, at the end of the day, I have a face for radio. So we're going to go ahead and do it this way.
I love it. Well, Mike, we're going to jump right in. Actually, I think, are we going to do a little preview, Rock, or are we going to do a full airing here? So, Mike, I always like to defer to you. Of course, you've been doing this for decades. And when I said, really, you set the gold standard when it comes to coin collecting. So what is this early discovery coin that we have here?
Well, it's a continuation of a program that the United States Mint started last year where they wanted to make coin collecting fun again. And the way you do that is to put coins that have value in circulation. When I was growing up, you could find, Mercury dimes and Indian head pennies, and you could find coins that were worth something in change. Well, that really stopped 10 or 15 or even 20 years ago. I mean, change has changed. There's not that much that's valuable in there. So what the United States Mint did last year is they decided they'd never made a West Point minted uncirculated U.S. government quarter. So they made a few of them and released them into circulation. And basically, it's like finding a $20 bill, ungraded, uncertified, anything, if you find one of those W-minted quarters. They continued that this year with this is the brand new one. This is the Weir farm that you have in the National Parks series. But the other thing that they did with this that I think is really, really, really cool is they put what was called a privy mark on this for the very first time. If you look at the obverse of the coin, which is the one with Washington's head on it, and you look just out kind of from his nose and mouth, right there on the edge of the coin, there's a little stamp, what's called a privy mark. And that privy mark that they have out there is a commemorative to World War II. See where it says V75 that's out there in a little cartouche. A cartouche is an outline that you have here. And the cartouche is in the exact shape of the World War II memorial in Washington, D.C., the reflecting pool of the World War II memorial. And then they put V75 because it's the 75th anniversary of our victory in World War II. So they did the West Point Mint mark. They did the special privy mark, which they've never done before, and then they released this tiny, tiny, tiny few of these coins into circulation for people to find. Well, what we have here, because remember, they only release them into circulation, they don't sell the coins. So you can only get them by looking in your change. Well, to get a coin that's mint state 66 in your change is almost impossible. It is almost absolutely impossible. So we've got this incredibly high grade. The second, only mint state 67 is higher, and I think those coins can run hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. It has the privy mark, and early discovery means it was discovered or found in change in the first 30 days that it was released by the United States Mint. It's an amazing piece of American history.
It is. So, hey, by the way, this is our final day of our 90-day return policy. It is on FlexPay of $33.32. If you are new to HSN, I always invite our new shoppers, stick around for the next 2 hours because I can promise you're going to learn something from Mike. It is 90 seconds or sell out, 719-704. And Mike, I'm going to play devil's advocate here for a moment. So if these, if these are just, look, check your change, check your pocket, check, whatever. How did you acquire these? I mean, how did you acquire these to get even any on the air?
We literally find people who found them early on in rolls that they hadn't really been circulated, so we could get this incredible high grade of mint state 66. Understand, once it's been circulating and actually been used for a week or two, you're down to mint state 63, mint state 64 at the most. Most of them are mint state 60, 61, 62, and then go down from there. Additionally, it had to be in the first 30 days from when the first one was found. These are not available directly from the mint. They have to be found in circulation. They have to be found in rolls and bags that has been released by the United States Mint out to the general public. And then this year is the very first time they've done this privy mark, the V75 privy mark, and that's going to be on a lot of different coins put out by the United States Mint this year in 2020. It is going to be a very, very important thing, and this is the first coin with it.
Well, and it's also in final quantities. And I have to say, you know, it's first of all, it's great to have Mike here with us, even if via phone, social distancing aside. When I said stick around, listen, you will learn, I absolutely promise you. But we do things in the world of coin collecting that no one else does, thanks to Mike, because he's been doing it for decades, in my own opinion, and it's not just my own opinion, he does it better than anybody else. So when we get these rare